With good news for today from Baptist Press, I'm Brandon Porter. Have you ever thought God might be calling you to missions? If so, you might consider having a conversation with the folks at the International Mission Board. The IMB is the largest missionary sending agency in the world, and they work to create inroads for Southern Baptists who align theologically with the Baptist faith and message. In a piece on Baptist Press, the IMB speaks about their Pathways program. It allows people who are trying to discern God's calling on their lives to explore their options. According to the IMB, for those who feel called to serve overseas, there are many options, including 7 pathways for adults 21 and over who want to go longer than a couple of months, and there's also opportunities for those who want to go a little shorter. There are several short-term trips available and also a host of student pathways. You can learn more by finding the article "For Those Called to Go, IMB Wants to Send" at baptistpress.com or by visiting imb.org. Members of Pinecrest Baptist Church in Portsmouth, Virginia, are continuing to trust God during their church's revitalization, despite enduring the tragic loss of their senior pastor, Reggie Hester, a little more than a year ago. Hester was working as a regional catalyst for the Southern Baptist Convention of Virginia, and he became the full-time pastor there in 2016 while still working with the SBCV. Stephen Day, a longtime member of the church who was serving as a next-generation pastor at Pinecrest when Hester died, carried on the revitalization vision. He said their former pastor's death has caused the church to grow in trust in God and a deeper commitment to believing and sharing the gospel. Proof that good things can come from very hard situations. When we come back, we'll give you some political points Christians should monitor in 2022.
Good News for Today is made possible through our friends at the Voice of the Martyrs, a nonprofit organization that serves persecuted Christians around the world. Founded in 1967 by Richard and Sabina Wurmbrand, VOM is dedicated to inspiring believers to deepen their commitment to Christ and to fulfill His Great Commission, no matter the cost. Find out more and sign up for their free monthly magazine at vom.org/good news.
Welcome back, and thanks for listening to Good News for Today. I'm Brandon Porter. Leaders at the Southern Baptist Convention's Ethics and Religious Liberty Commission released a list of 5 things Christians should monitor in 2022. First on the list is the Supreme Court case Dobbs versus Jackson Women's Health Organization. They believe it's the Supreme Court case with the greatest chance to overturn the Roe versus Wade decision that legalized abortion in 1973. Also on the list are the midterm elections in the United States, the Russian troop buildup on the border of Ukraine, the presidential elections in France and Brazil, and the Winter Olympics in China as the communist country faces growing criticism over human rights abuses. You can find stories on each of these topics and more at baptistpress.com. Thanks for listening to Good News for Today. We hope you'll subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. I'm Brandon Porter.